Hey guys, this morning I posted a rant, a little bit of a rant, a lot of math, lots of numbers. A lot of you guys probably skipped it over, so I figured I'd make a little bit of a video. It won't be as loud and rude. I just want to show you guys how to actually use Google. There was a meme that was going around a while ago that said, if you could convince anybody from the 50s about the most amazing thing that you have in the future, what would it be? And I would tell that person that I possess in my pocket a device that has the unlimited knowledge of the entire human race at the tips of my fingers. And yet I use it to argue online with people and look at pictures of cats. Literally, the entire knowledge of the human race is right here in this little. This is a 5.5, 6-inch device, just diagonally. So why is it that we just see something online and we just go, "Oh, that must be true," and share it? I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe it's just the mob mentality. Maybe it's that fun word called sheeple. I love that word. It's really fun. Um, but I just want to demonstrate a few things. Now, this will work for Google devices or iPhone devices. Sorry, BlackBerry users, you actually have to go to the web page. But there is a Google Voice search now. You don't have to type it in. I know that time is precious to you. Sometimes you just want to be really fast about what you're doing. So, here's my home screen. Nice, simple LG G4 home screen. Now, I have two ways I can activate this. I don't think I actually have the voice activation set up, but let's try it. Okay, Google. Now, my phone is listening to me, and as you'll see, it is going to transcribe exactly what I'm saying, almost verbatim. That was way too long for it to transcribe, so that's why I said it couldn't reach Google. So, what is that doing right there? That's actually going to submit a query. So, let's try a couple of different things. Okay, Google. Who was the president in 1876?
Ulysses S. Grant was President of the United States in 1876.
Cool. Okay, Google. How do I reset Chrome?
According to How to Geek, Google Chrome has an option that will reset itself to its default settings. To find this option, open Chrome's menu and select Settings. Perform a search for Reset Browser, and you'll see the Reset Browser Settings button.
Guys, seriously. Okay, Google. Who played Wolverine?
Hugh Jackman, Craig Bierko, and others played Logan.
So, not only did that just give me the latest Wolverine, it's also given me 5 Wolverines, including one of my favorites, Steve Blum. Let's try something else. Okay, Google. Who originally voiced Solid Snake?
According to YouTube, the original man behind the voice of Snake, David Hayter, addresses the casting of Kiefer Sutherland in Metal Gear Solid 5 in this exclusive.
So there's that. So nerdgasms, all that fun stuff. Let's try this. Okay, Google. What is David Hayter's bacon number?
David Hayter's bacon number is 2.
This is a fun little game. It's really great for like drinking and stuff. The bacon number is basically 6 degrees of separation. Every actor has a bacon number. It's basically how many different roles they are away from a role that might have been played with Kevin Bacon. So in this case, David Hayter and Hugh Jackman both appeared in X-Men. Hugh Jackman and Kevin Bacon appeared in X-Men First Class. Simple as that. So fun games as well, built right in. When am I?
The time is 11:01 p.m.
They got rid of the TARDIS functionality. Okay, so we got rid of that. Let's get a little more serious. Okay, Google. What are the top 5 religions in the world?
Here is information from Info, please.
Huh. What do you know? There's a little bit of information for you. Just right there on my screen. I'm assuming number 1 is probably Christianity, because that's pretty huge. Okay, Google. How many Muslims are there in the world?
1.57 billion. According to Wikipedia, Islam is the world's second largest religion. According to a 2010 study and released January.
Lots and lots of info and stuff. So in 2010, there were 1.57 billion Muslims. Okay, Google. How many Muslims are there in the U.S.?
between 5 to 12 million Muslims live in the United States.
That's a pretty big number. All right. Okay, Google. How many members does ISIS have?
According to The Independent, he said the ability of ISIS to attack on many widely separated fronts in Iraq and Syria at the same time shows that the number of militant fighters is at least 200,000, 7 or 8 times bigger than foreign and intelligence estimates of up to 31,500 men.
So 200,000. Okay, Google. What is 200,000 divided by 1.57 billion?
The answer is 0.00013.
Now, let's turn that into a percentage. So we're going to multiply that by 100. See, I'm doing that right there. Okay, so we're going to hit equals. So 0.0127. So 0.013. That's a percentage. That's not a full percent. That is a tenth of a percent. Just over a tenth of a percent. A hundredth of a percent. Sorry, my math is a little off. So, the point of my rant this morning was that we are so quick to jump on these bandwagons. As my buddy Biffy did point out, the old flag changing for your profile pictures, which I still support. You know, yeah, there's a lot of things going on everywhere in the world at one time. And it's really hard to show support for all of them. Yeah, it's really, really, really hard to jump on all the bandwagons at once. But you know what? Sometimes bandwagons happen. Awareness is made. Downside is a lot of bad information gets spread around as well. So, hey, let's nuke a religion. All right, explain that one to me. This was exactly where my rant was going earlier. I already got all the math out of the way. You saw exactly what's going on. You're going to crucify, burn 1.57 billion people. That's a third of the Earth's population, roughly. Let's find out. Hold on. Let me fact check myself. Okay, Google. What is the population of the Earth?
The population of Earth was 7.125 billion in 2013.
7.125 billion. Okay, Google. What is 1.57 billion divided by 7.125 billion?
The answer is 0.22.
So 22%. You're going to burn 22% of the population based off of, what did we say earlier, 0.013% of that religion. Now, even if you could find every single member of that 0.013%, this isn't Japan. We attacked Japan with a new weapon that nobody else had, an atom bomb that caused mass destruction, even when they were already pretty much close to giving up. We nuked 2 of their cities, and nobody had the technology to fight back. Now, you want to go and find an organization that has 0 head, that is spread all over the world, and nuke them with hydrogen bombs, which are... Hold on. I don't want to be wrong here. How much more powerful is a hydrogen bomb than an atom bomb?
According to History Channel, popularly known as the hydrogen bomb, this new weapon was approximately 1,000 times more powerful than conventional nuclear devices. Opponents of development...
So there's a problem there. So now that we're going to fire, everybody else is going to fire them, and then, boom, nuclear winter. So not only are you going to wipe out that 0.013%, if you're lucky, which you probably won't be, you're also going to irradiate hundreds of square miles, thousands of square miles of land. Granted, a lot of that's desert and unusable. Cool, I'll go with that argument. But then you also have to nuke New York, Detroit, Los Angeles, New Orleans. Do you see where I'm going with this? You have to attack on American soil. Well, then we can close the borders. Yeah, that works out really well all the time because, illegal immigrants don't happen ever. Then there's the refugee issue. Yep, we're taking in refugees that are running from ISIS. Yes, there is a risk that some of those terrorists could come in with them. They might even be armed. But you know what? We got a little bit of a screening process for that. They have sympathizers here. I've watched 24. Cool. I understand how that works. You know what? There's risk. But being a good person has risk. We are Americans. We are this conglomerate melting pot of all religions. We were not built on Christianity here. Contrary to popular belief, go ahead, argue with me on it if you want. You have this little device, this wonderful, cheap or expensive, depending on whatever phone you got, tablet, laptop. Your phone, your computer can do the same exact thing, believe it or not, that your phone can do. All of it, every single thing. Because, oh wait, this is just a mini computer. And you saw how easily I did all those searches. I touched the screen a couple of times. I didn't type anything. Not a one character. I asked simple questions. I fact checked, and I believe this video right now is about 11 minutes long. I did that much research, if you want to call it research, in 11 minutes. So next time you go and grab something from the Conservative Tribune or the left-wing, right-wing, politicalagenda.com, look it up. Check on something. Just have some intelligence. Or utilize the intelligence of the human race that you hold in your hand. That's all I ask. I'm going to be an asshole about it because it's so easy to learn shit. Especially simple stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm being stupid for trying to get people to be smarter. Probably. Because that's what a lot of you guys are going to say. If you got this far in the video. So, for now, I'm just going to leave it here with that little tutorial. Use your phones, people. You're on them all the fucking time anyway. If you see something, question it. Question me. Ask me. Don't use me as Google. You have Google. It's going to be a whole lot faster. My name's Slevin, James, Jim Bob, asshole fucker. See ya.